innings. So
O'Malley pushes the bunt. Skaggs with the bare hand and safe. Meanwhile, Martin down the line and he scores. It's 4-2 Mariners.
All season long. Victorino drops a bunt on the first base line. A good one. McHugh off the mound. Not going to get it. An infield base hit in his Angels debut.
Right down the first base line. That push bunt. And the only play McHugh has right there is if he throws that baseball, maybe hits Victorino in the back initially, but he's great along by.
And he bunts the other way against the shift, and he picks up a base hit.
Shift. Give him a bunt base hit. He's going to take advantage of it.
Pushes a bunt on the third base line, and Beltran's going to let it roll. That's a fair ball. Put it in your pocket. How about that? 1-0 Angels.
Hits. And that's the thing, you do your due diligence when you're an opponent coming into this.
Gets a little more than that as the ball gets past Loesch. He tries to make the space. Runners go. The squeeze is on. Cosma delivers with the squeeze.
Get on. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Jones bunting. It is a successful bunt. Adam Jones, the game-winning RBI.
Now Jose Lopez, you can see he's back a couple steps behind the bag. Gets it down with all that pressure on trying to.
Away. And Gomez shows bunt, gets it down. This is a beauty. A bunt.
Gomez figuring, why not? Never would have done that had Weeks still been at second base. Way behind the bag.
He's put on the full shift against him, and he pushes a bunt, and it rolls along the grass, and it stays fair, and Duda's got a bunt. He thought about it yesterday, didn't do it, and today he has himself that bunt hit that might alter the shift a little bit.
Off double, and here is Arcia now, who bunts to the right side. That's going to be a base hit for Arcia. What a beautiful bunt. Left-handed pitcher falling off the mound. Arcia put it in the perfect spot, and an infield hit for his second major league hit.
Anemic offenses here in the early going. There's a drag bunt, and the throw is too high.
He's trying to bring the ball with him. It spins and works away from Lopez, and he had no lane.
Altuve bunting. Bryant's going to have to hurry. Bare hands, throws, not in time.
Great decision and a good pitch to do it on. To speak how fast Altuve is, he has more steps from home to first than anybody because they're not large steps.
Crawford with a bunt. Can Kendrick make the play? No! And the
He's going to bunt, gets it down, charged by Barmas. Throw to first, safe over there. The Rays get their 5th run. Doria crosses the plate to make it 5-0.
We're in the last half of the 8th. There's the bunt. That's a good one. Rendon, not in time.
Rajay's bunt, and it's a good one. And it's going to get a run home, and Rajay's safe. Nicely done.
What a thing of beauty.
I don't know why guys don't do that.
I agree.
Squaring early and getting it down. Tough play. Safe. That's going to go up the line.
There for me. Okay, look at that. Okay, he's got an easy throw right there. There's no interference.
Bunts, and it's a beauty. Brett Butler was out early.
Execution, that's just perfect. Schlitter had no play.
Three consecutive singles off Rowan the bunt. Russell will score. Nobody covering first.
Obviously some confusion on the Brewer, on the part of the Brewer infielders.
Same could be said about Martinez.
Martinez diving for it, and
It'll be a base hit.
Will Meyer. Bunt, and there's nobody there. So the Dodgers have runners at first, runs, and now a bunt single. 3 for 3.
Giving it every single pitch or every single time the pitcher's up.
Well, how about that? Little butcher boy play.
Very nice.
Great idea. Good job by Beckett and perfectly executed.
And he lays it down to perfection on the squeeze. How about that?
He's down a bunt for a base hit.
I don't know why, but I want to say it's a second. Showing bunt, why not? They left it open. And safe.
What's interesting about this, remember how the Giants had Sandoval on that side? Escobar, the shortstop.
Bounce and a run home. And Frazier bunts it up the third baseline. How about this? And the Reds have a 2-0 lead.
To touch this ball, it goes up in the air and it's got some spin on it, and it's going to start rolling towards foul territory, and he touches it in fair territory.
Shows Bunt, drops it down the first base line. Napoli will let it go. Drive home safely. Well, we know this field all too well. Any bunt down.
Now Austin Barnes bunts it first base side. This will get the job done and then some.
Well, you don't keep your foot off the gas. You put some more pressure. That was kind of a safety squeeze because you saw over at third base, Jock Peterson didn't take off.
Gets the bunt down, beautifully executed. Donaldson has to hurry, and it doesn't get him.
That's working in his favor as he was originally called safe. So see if they can see enough to change it or not.
Perfect. Hamilton to get this interleague series started here on this 29th of May. Billy with a nice bunt.
Maybe one of the first times, or one of the few times I've seen Billy carry the bunt with him. We call that a pull bunt right there, or a drag bunt. And it is a much more.
When he was safe on an error, there's a bunt, and chasing it, a tough play made by DeRosa, safe at first.
Bunt with 2 outs. Yep. Gutsy play too. Got it past Zambrano. DeRosa tried to make the only play.
Squeeze again, and this time he gets it down, and the run scores, and nobody's at first. And the Astros lead it 2-0. They come right back with a squeeze.
Who's going to cover first base? Well, that's the case, and the Astros take advantage.
They're just trying to get a handle on it.
Here's Matt Adams showing bunt, drops it down. It's a beauty. How about that? The big man. Do it yourself.
Spring training. They knew they'd have that shift on, so you just try to lay it down. Doesn't even have to be that great a bunt.
Here's the bunt, first base side, and you can forget that.
Perfect bunt.
That is
Him drag bunt, which is pull the bunt with you on the right side, batting left-handed in a long time. He'll do that against left-handed pitchers, but from the right-handed batter's box.
And Seattle 7.5 back. So that's where it all begins. A little bunt third base side. This is going to be really tough. It'll be
off last night's ball game with a knock. Tonight he does the same thing. First pitch. Couldn't have placed it any.
We see Lorenzo Cain just had the stolen base guys. And
talk about speed. Might have been an easier play for Moustakas there.
Guys, we saw that stolen base. We actually talked about it last inning, and Rusty Kuhn's telling me, because they haven't had a whole lot in the last week, the Royals, that there's such an emphasis right now on.
That's kind of the final piece for Hamilton as he bunts, and he's going to make it. Speed he possesses. With just a little keener eye at the plate.
After they get that sign, they're ready to deliver the pitch. Here is a nice bunt hit. We'll see what happens. Got him.
Yep.
Speed kills. Rich Hill down the line, moving pretty good. Put enough pressure on Daniel Murphy that Murph couldn't get it cleanly.
Baez has it. There's nobody in front. He overthrows it. There comes Castillo. It rolls up the.
Was standing right there. Nobody's covering the bag. Just that wasted split second forced him to rush his.
One gone for Yasiel Puig. Puig bunting, catching everybody off guard. On a one-out bunt to get on base.
Well, you know the pitcher right here has not doesn't look very active when he gets off the mound. And
so check it out tomorrow, Reds Live pregame.
Look at this bunt. Now we've seen Billy Hamilton
done by a left-handed hitter. I don't think I have either. I'm with you.
And a bunt, and it's a beauty, and it's a fair ball, and it's a base hit. So against
try to get back in this, a huge shift over there. New AstroTurf kind of keeps the ball fair.
Gordon bunts, and it's a beauty, and he's got himself a base hit. Harvey is absolutely dealing.
Just when I start to come around with Met fans.
Ryan with the sacrifice fly. He's going to try and bunt his way aboard. Rodney can't get it, and Strasburger's aboard.
Rangers just bunting him to death. These are great bunts. Well located. He just can't get to it. Just a perfect bunt.
Bunted by Schwarber against the ship. That'll be a hit. They'll lead off the second.
Here he is leading off an inning, so why not? Normally you want him swinging away, but it's a ground ball pitcher out there. Wind's blowing in.
Rizzo's aboard.
They're going to force other managers to at least contemplate.
Bunted by Bonifacio. Barehanded play. Carpenter took a tumble after he got past first, and the Cubs are on the hit board. A bunt single to lead off the fourth.